And we thank you for joining us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the SmackDown Before No Way Out.
The WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
And we're going to start things off here with a little bit of Twisted Bliss. Alexa Bliss tonight gets her first Women's Intercontinental Championship opportunity, set to take on Kairi Sane, the defending champion here tonight. We know this is Alexa Bliss's first singles match here in Spirit Pro Wrestling for this year. And we know Alexa Bliss, she knows all about accolades. She knows all about winning championships and being at the top of her game, as she is a former women's tag team champion alongside her partner that is in her corner here tonight, Liv Morgan. And we thank, again, like I said, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. No Way Out is next Saturday. We are jam-packed. We are excited. We'll go over the card really quickly here in a couple of minutes. But right now, we're going to await the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane, we know that she is looking to sail her way to WrestleMania. Io Sky in her corner tonight. As Alexa has Liv in hers, Kairi said, I'm going to bring my backup. I'm going to bring my best friend in Io Sky, as we are going to make it to WrestleMania together. And Kairi Sane, as of this matchup, the defending Intercontinental Champion, has held the title for 128 days. She's really only about 40 days short from Dakota Kai, the inaugural champion, to possibly dethrone her and get that title solidified under her name. Like I said, WrestleMania is going to be just around the corner next April 24th and 25th. Friday and Saturday. We know No Way Out is next Saturday, as Balor defends against Styles, Andrade, Axiom, Lexis King, and Santos Escobar in the men's elimination chamber. And then on the women's side, you've got Rhea, the new United States champion, Tiffany Stratton, Asuka, Bayley, Lyra, and Shayna Baszler.
Introducing the challenger, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. And her opponent, from Yamaguchi, Japan, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Kairi Sane.
And Kairi Sane looking to possibly head into WrestleMania with the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And tonight, Alexa Bliss looks to add another record to her career. We'll wait for the bell to ring. When the bell rings, the matchup is underway, and immediately Kairi Sane just hits her with that stiff attack there. And as I was going through the card earlier, you've got Charlotte Flair, who's going to be defending the women's world title against Becky Lynch, and immediately they're going for some slaps here. Just absolute engaging in a fist fight right now. just slugging it out right now. These two women doing everything it takes to be the champion. And as I was mentioning, of course, the after parties, Katana and Kaden defending their titles against the newly formed team of Raquel Rodriguez and Dakota Kai. And then you've got the grudge match between Rollins and Reigns taking place. And then Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre are going to put their score to be settled. This will all be taking place next week, Saturday, March 28th. And you can catch that right here on this channel. And also you can take a look at our TikTok as well. And now these two just absolutely just starting this matchup with a very hot start here, and looks like there's some miscommunication there from both women. But Liv Morgan is trying to cause a distraction, but instead Io Sky caught up to her and realized what she's trying to do. And now Io just got ejected from the matchup. Well, and now Liv Morgan's out of here too. I was gonna say this would have been a lot more unfair if it was just Io, but I guess in this case the referee's already had enough. And now both of these women are out of here. And now Alexa Bliss and Kairi Sane, so much for having support in their corners, as they pretty much just ran each other out of this matchup. And Alexa's going to capitalize on that distraction for just a couple of seconds here as she goes after the Pirate Princess. Kairi Sane, we know her last title defense was, I think it was back in... I think this was back a couple of months ago when she had defended against Lyra Valkyria, and this is Alexa's first title matchup for the Intercontinental Championship. And that vicious slap to the chest there by Kairi Sane. Yeah, I had to fact check myself real quick. Yeah, this is last title defense, the most other recent title defense for Kairi Sane was when she defended against Lyra back in December. And Alexa Bliss right now just in trouble here, as Kairi Sane is going to just inflict as much damage as she possibly can to her. You know, the last time that Alexa Bliss was in a championship matchup, this was back in October at Halloween Havoc, when they were facing off against the Queen's Court with Tamina and Shayna Baszler. And now Kairi Sane tries to go for the double knees there, and Alexa Bliss counters into a drop kick. Nowhere to run for her here, and the cover is this it. Can she win the title? And instead, Kairi's going to keep fighting out of this. They're saying a main event of WrestleMania for next April. Going to be Balor and Braun Breaker for the world title. And now Alexa Bliss, comeback sequence. Now she's feeling herself. She's now feeling the crowd's energy out here tonight. And it could possibly lead her to championship gold. And it is unfortunate that Liv Morgan would not be able to be out here to watch that and support and watch when the moment happens. And now Kairi Sane goes for the roll-up. Is this it? And it's a kick out though by Little Miss Bliss, and a bit of miscommunication there by Kairi Sane, and Alexa Bliss going to capitalize. Both very athletic women in the ring. They know how to go at it. They know how quick and agile they can go, and that's the strongest part of their arsenal. As these two meet face to face for the first time in their careers. Actually, no, I think that's wrong. They might have been a part of that WrestleMania triple threat. It's been like, but meanwhile, Alexa Bliss though heading to the top, and instead she's gonna eat the mat here as Kairi Sane goes for the attack once again. Yeah, like I said, the last time that these two were in a match together was back at WrestleMania last year during that women's fatal four-way match for the women's tag team titles, with Liv being with Alexa, and then of course Io being with Kairi. And now just going for that. My goodness, though, just dropping Alexa onto her head. No remorse whatsoever as Kairi Sane looks to finish her off with the insane elbow. I don't think Alexa's got much left in her now to kick out into the cover, and instead it seems like I doubted her way too soon, as Alexa's going to continue to keep fighting here. What a fight between these two currently so far. 10 minutes into this bout. And Kairi Sane right now just has to had to feel the ropes there for a couple of seconds. Just had to make sure to, pull any loose muscles that she had with her, or maybe, not be too stiff in the ring. But these two are just going to throw some stiff punches and slaps and kicks right now. God, Alexa Bliss just got stunned there, and Kairi's going to capitalize and take advantage of this while she's got her. Goes with a stunner there and plants Alexa Bliss back down onto the mat. Here we go, Alexa Bliss into the roll-up. Can she finish her off here into a small package to win the title? And instead, Kairi still manages to fight out of it. And Alexa right now, she's understanding that she's got to keep Kairi Sane grounded in this type of matchup. Well, Alexa Bliss using her, in this case, she's using her weight to her advantage here. She knows that she's not the biggest competitor, but I mean, her background in gymnastics definitely helps when she uses those legs to her advantage in an attack, and sets up for Twisted Bliss all the way from across the ring. Kairi Sane to lose the title, and instead she's going to continue to fight. Alexa Bliss, you could already see the desperation there that she's facing. She cannot lose sight of, she cannot lose focus, she can't lose sight of a task at hand that's in front of her right now. As Kairi Sane is in trouble. And she's trying to go and torque the arm here, but Kairi not allowing her to do so. Manages to get out of it just in time though. And now she's going to grab a handful of hair and drag Alexa into the corner. No idea what Kairi could have in mind here, but instead it seems like she's going to suplex her onto the mat and maybe finish her off here with just that sequence. And Alexa Bliss, it's going to take a lot more than that to beat her if it's just going to be a suplex. Or power slam. Oh my god, though. And Alexa Bliss gets her back up, and Kairi Sane's in trouble right now. Stiff forearm by the goddess. And Kairi with another one with a wheelbarrow here into the, here go to the package. Looking for that pin combination. Alexa Bliss couldn't get out of it in time. And Kairi Sane outsmarted her to retain her championship. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Kairi Sane!
And her expedition to WrestleMania is underway as she successfully retains her Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Kairi Sane and Io Sky. Oh my god! Io, what the hell are you doing? She's attacking her best friend right now. And Io Sky, I guess just all the months is built up of frustration. Maybe jealousy is what she's feeling. Io Sky has just turned her back on her.